Good evening, welcome back. Dan's here. Dan's got to look at that forecast to start your work week if you're working. I don't know, some people take the whole month off somehow.
I mean, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
When can we do that? Take a whole month off.
I'm not going to say
Travel abroad, maybe? I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Let's have fun.
Japan, get all the food there.
Just go to Japan.
This always comes back to food.
specific,
Yeah.
but you know, maybe worldwide. Why not?
Yeah.
We'll see you guys later. I don't know if we can get that time off. Either way, here's a larger shot. We've got multiple countries in this particular image: Mexico, the United States, Canada. Am I on the edges? Maybe anything else? I don't know. Either way, I guess it doesn't matter. We're not focusing on that right now. We're focusing on this big ridge of high pressure. That's the main weather headline right now. It has been acting as storm blocker, keeping weather systems out of our neck of the woods, at least, for the last week or so. And that kind of follows a period of wet weather. So we had some wet weather. Now we've had an extended period of dry weather. That is going to come to an end this week eventually. So let's talk about how that takes place. The ridge will still be here for the next couple of days. So if you've been putting off cleaning out those gutters or, you know, the storm drain or raking up the leaves, whatever you need to do before the next round of rain arrives, you've got another day or two to do it. Sorry to you procrastinators to give you an excuse, but you know, this is going to come to a head eventually, and that is because the ridge will eventually break down, and it's going to allow some of these storm systems, which have been sitting around in the Pacific just kind of doing their own thing, maybe doing some Christmas shopping, who knows. It's finally going to let them through. So eventually the ridge breaks down. We get this first little weak wave that comes through Wednesday afternoon, and then right immediately behind it, another more like light to moderate system comes through. So I'm expecting some rain. It could start as early as Wednesday night. It's most likely on Thursday morning as this passes through. Now, this is kind of still coming together here. If you've been watching our weathercast here over the last couple of days, timing's been a little bit all over the place with these systems, but getting a much better signal on Thursday morning right now. So if you have to plan around the rain Thursday morning, you should definitely be aware of that. Now, beyond that, we have another system which follows up. It looks like this is going to be more of the Saturday to Sunday variety, but neither of these systems look all that strong at the moment. They're likely to bring some light rain, maybe at the worst, moderate rain. Flooding doesn't seem like an issue. We might have a little wind as well, but ultimately these just look like small soakers coming through. So we're going to get some precipitation this week. Might obviously make some impacts on your plans. And it looks like beyond that, weather patterns still remains a little bit active, so we could see some additional rain as we head into the next week. In the meantime, as I mentioned, dry conditions for the next couple of days. Mostly clear skies overnight, a little on the cooler side. Sunrise tomorrow morning, 7:09 a.m. This data is for Moss Landing, the heart of the bay. That's why it's in the middle of the population centers around Monterey Bay. Overnight tonight into tomorrow, future track is showing a few thin high clouds passing through. That's about it. That's what we'll wake up to tomorrow morning, and that will be our experience throughout the day tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, just a few thin high clouds at best. If you're headed out to Scotts Valley to go for a walk tomorrow afternoon, well, it looks like temperatures should be pretty comfortable. There should be a little panel that shows up here. It just did not want to show up, but either way, let me just use my remembrance to tell you that it looks like we'll see mostly sunny skies, and the noon temperature at Scotts Valley, 66 degrees, light winds. There you go. If we all used our imaginations, then we can give ourselves a gold star. The rest of the day looking mostly sunny as well. So sunshine during the day, they're short, might be a little hazy still as well as we continue to see high pressure remaining in control. Temperature forecast tomorrow, Santa Cruz Mountain Valley, 60s. Higher elevations, upper 50s to low 60s. Down on the coast, mid to upper 60s. Santa Cruz, downtown. On Pacific Street, the warmest to get in the upper 60s tomorrow. Mid 60s Salinas to Watsonville, a little bit cooler along the Bay Shore. A little bit warmer maybe in Gilroy, but we're not seeing, this time of year we don't see a lot of difference between our coastal and inland areas during the afternoons. And because, you know, the ocean isn't playing as big of a part in our temperature forecast. 60s around the coast on the peninsula, not too bad, warm for this time of year. Down south, we have more 60s, maybe close to 70, but not quite. There is a frost advisory for the southern valleys of Monterey County. I'm not going to make a big deal about it because all of these areas have already had a hard freeze this year. So, I mean, unless you put your tropical plants back out on the porch, don't worry. Don't worry about it, as Victor would say. That's his classic catchphrase. 7-day forecast, coastal cities showing seasonably warm temperatures for the next couple of days, cooling off late Wednesday into Thursday with a chance of some lighter rain. Get a break on Friday, another chance of rain coming up this weekend. Again, neither of those looking at big storms at the moment, but we'll keep an eye on it for you. Obviously, if you have outdoor plans, you're going to want to stay tuned to the forecast, and we'll be keeping you up to date on what to expect as we head through the week. Inland areas also pretty mild. Next couple of days will cool off a bit midweek with rain chances and additional chances coming this weekend, Victor.